There are a few brands that I believe are underrated, but these clubs right here certainly fit into that category. And the irons we're talking about today, guys, are the Wilson Staff CB and MB models. New to the range in 2024, you don't see them very often, but these are some seriously good irons. And when I say underrated, guys, obviously a lot of talk about these irons are that, you know, we don't see them a lot. We don't see many fitting carts, we don't see many places where we can get hold of these. Again, for me, there is one local place, one local shop to me that sells it in probably 20, 30 shops. So that just shows how hard it maybe is to get hold of these. But I think they're underrated because I've used them so far today, and I think they're the best irons that I've tested in a long while. And that's what we're going to show you in this video today. So we do have a combo set, like I said there. We do have the CBs in the top end of the bag. We do have the MBs in the bottom of the end of the bag. And I think they could be golf clubs that go into my bag in 2024. You can see these irons, guys. Fantastic looking irons. Again, the MBs and the CBs here. A nice blade length, a nice top line. Performing well out here. And for me, this is exactly what I've seen so far today. Again, consistency. Distance-wise, obviously there, that was playing around about 180 downhill. That was a nice, easy 6-iron. It might have used the bank a little bit to get onto the green. But obviously that wasn't the best of striking. I've seen a lot of forgiveness from the CB. So a lot of people think CB, you think obviously that's a player's iron. But we're certainly getting some forgiveness. Again, behind the golf ball, they look fantastic. And the feel off them, again, probably some of the best feeling irons that I've tested for a long time. Comment below, guys, do you have Wilson irons? Have you tested Wilson irons? Have you had Wilson irons in the past and now you've gone away from them? Have you regretted that decision, or do you just find it hard to find Wilson? Now, price-wise, these do often work out cheaper than the other premium brands. Again, CB's full set coming at £899. For the MBs alone, you are going to be looking at around about 1,100. So still cheaper than the other premium brands. And I keep saying premium because Wilson has been a brand that's been around forever. Obviously, it's been on tour for a long time. Plenty of good players, as you'll see on screen, have used Wilson on the PGA Tour, have won majors, I believe, in Padraig Harrington and many others, and still using these clubs. So obviously, why are they so elusive? That's the big question for me, because price-wise good, performance good, looks fantastic. What more could you really want? And that sounded and felt fantastic. Again, a 4-iron here off this raised tee. That'll get me down there, and I should have a good chance to lay up and talk about the MBs, because I've gone for a split set. That's something that you could certainly do. That's what I've currently got in the Tacoma 301 MB sets, the N100 copper finish ones. But again, these Wilsons could be going into my golf bag. Again, just behind the ball, they're a little bit thicker on the top edge. I like the blade length. Again, looks-wise, which I'm going to show you shortly on screen, absolutely fantastic. Again, they give you confidence behind the golf ball, and you want an iron that you feel like you know behind the golf ball. And Wilson's one of those brands that's been around forever. I don't know why there's not more people using these clubs, but comment below, guys, if you are using Wilson irons. Have you always used Wilson irons, or which are you currently using? If we do talk a little bit of tech, we do have a forged carbon steel here. We do have a milled cavity back, and we do have precision toe weighting. Again, for forgiveness, especially in these long irons, and we do have the fluid heel slot here. So again, something to get that feel, get the club working through correctly, trying to get that squaring up a little bit better for you. These clubs, again, might be towards a better player, but if you are squaring up your face nicely, these feel absolutely fantastic, and they could help you lower your scores. Now I'm going to hit the MB model here. So exactly what you expect here. We've got a forged head. We know tech-wise, there's obviously not that much in there. We know what we're getting from a bladed iron. So again, looks down behind the golf ball. It does have a thicker top edge, which I do like. It still gives you that confidence that you can get a nice strike. A good blade length, a nice differential, obviously, from the face to the toe. So behind the golf ball, it's not screaming, this is the thinnest blade ever, I'm not going to be able to strike this. It's actually filling me with some confidence. Again, if you go for the combo set, it is going to work out a little bit more expensive than the $899 it would be just to buy the CBs, but exactly the flight and feel that you expect from a nice blade there. I can control that ball flight. I've left myself there around about a pitching wedge into this par 5, but just very easy to hit. And this is what I want from a set of golf clubs. Obviously, I do play a lot of golf. I'm out here at the minute in Gran Canaria Amfitoro, so a massive thank you to them. But these irons are extremely easy to hit, and that's why I use the Takomo irons. Again, affordability was one big thing for the everyday golfer on this channel. Again, Dave's very much that. He doesn't like to spend money that he doesn't need to spend. The Takomos have worked perfect for him. The Takomos have been working great for me, but I think I want something that's a little bit different. And again, these just look that little bit cleaner. Again, that's that little bit more in price, but they're giving me the same kind of flight. They've maybe given me a little bit more confidence. They look a little bit thicker on the top edge. But guys, comment below, do you want to see me put these against the Takomos as a split set and see which performs best for numbers? And again, back in the UK, how do they perform scoring wise? So, fantastic course here at Amfitoro, fantastic par 5 here. We've got a wedge in from 120 yards. You know what you're getting with a blade. Obviously, it's a nice one. It's part of the set as well. So again, you don't have to think about buying a 48. This just comes with it. And you can get the loss, obviously, to fit in nicely with the MBs and CBs like you can with most major brands. Again, a little bit clean there, but still not done bad. Not a great strike at all, but that's gone to 30 feet. Low on the face, didn't kill the hands. So, still a lot of forgiveness. Pretty straightforward hole so far. A long par 5, yes it's downhill, but a 4 iron, had a well-struck 8 iron, and not well-struck pitching wedge, but just showing how easy it can be when you've got some irons that you are confident with. Again, not a bad putt there, but we will finish that off, hopefully, for a par. Yes, and before you say it, it is a different putter, and it is for review. I don't think it's going in the bag. Although, a great roll. Ooh. I'll finish here on this another fantastic par 3 here at Amfitoro with the 8 iron MB. But again, a very underrated brand in Wilson, which I don't understand why. Again, producing irons that create shots like that. Again, a great feeling shot, nice and close there, just past the flag. And for everyone who's been asking, again, I have finally got hold of, obviously, the local supplier of Wilson. So I will finally be putting the Wilson drivers to the test. Wilson's a brand that, obviously, I've enjoyed. I've had irons in the past, and these ones, for me, are potentially the best CBs, the best MBs on the market. And I know that's not for the everyday golfer, but if you do get a centered strike and you feel like your club face control is pretty good, then the CBs could certainly be clubs that go into your golf bag. A nice, forgiving top line, a nice blade length, and also, like we said there, forgiveness, which is what everybody needs. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that, and if you have, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you again tomorrow.